Wait, what? Find the climber on the outskirts of Milton, which we've already found. Okay. I think we've got time to nip up and see if we can get the rabbits back. Even though it's a bit windy. If there's no rabbits on the snares, or the snares are ruined, I'm going to punch a snowball. Drama. Garden data, what does that even mean? Oh my god. That is amazing. Not a single rabbit has been snared. Not one. Nada. Well, I'm going to teach those rabbits a thing or two. You won't walk through my traps. You're going to walk straight into one of my stones. How dare you move? How dare you stop and look at me? And then as I throw the stone, you move. Where did that other one go? Right in the mush. You're not singing anymore. Right, where's the other one? Pesky vermin. There he is. You think you can hide? Well, ask yourself, are you feeling lucky, punk? Did I throw one stone or only two? Oh, really? Right in the nostrils. You lose. Let's go.
What's up, Doc?
Thank you, Bigfoot. Imagine, Bigfoot, if that had come up. You know where you hold the rabbit up just before you kill it? Imagine if, like, you held it up and then it went, what's up, Doc? Maybe, Jane Ryan, dear. It just... The game shouldn't have no snare zones, and if there are aspects of the game like that, it should somehow let you know that it's just not going to work. No, Arrow, he's actually got gloves on, but it doesn't show them for some stupid reason, look. But if you look at our stuff, he's got these nice thick mittens on. It's just weird. Yeah, I know what you mean, AJ. See you, no Punterino. Okay, so what I might do is drop them. I might go and fit the rope. And then come back for our stuff. And that way we're not wasting 5 kilos of space. Dark Holiday with 1,000 bits. Paul, how are you? I just jumped on. Is there a new content update for this game? Only the Redux side of it. Episode 3 comes out in the new year at some point. But, gas station. Yeah, at the moment, it's episode 1 and 2 got redone with new voiceovers all the way through, so there's no... Do you remember in episode 1 and 2, when I played it last time, there were some of the NPCs that didn't have any voices, it would just talk, and there'd be, like, no animation and stuff? Well, they've added some new characters and voiced over everything and got some animations in there. So, they've tweaked a few things as well, moved some things around. And then episode 3 comes out in the new year. Yeah, I think they added a new rabbit, excuse me, a new rabbit hat last week that you can make. But that's mostly aimed at survival, I think, if you're playing it on hardcore. There's a grey mother now of a voice actor. I can't remember what the original was like. I don't remember her ever speaking so slowly, though. What the heck? Why was that wolf running off screaming? Yeah, episode 2 is a lot bigger than episode 1. Absolutely. I can't remember if there was any lockers in here that we couldn't open without a crowbar. Oh yeah, there are bears in this game. Yeah, you encounter those in episode 2. That's when you get the gun. A worn windbreak. Cheap nylon outer layer that's good for blocking wind, and that's about it. Was that a wool one beak I didn't see? I'll have to go through my stuff back at the house. What? Oh, that hit. I'm fairly sure that hit. In the mush. Yep, I'm gonna kill every rabbit I see, including that woman on the way back, because I want the skins to make stuff. Can't you kill wolver stones? You can if you have a gun to shoot them from. I can't kill wolves yet. I have nothing to kill them with. Where was that climbing spot? Yeah, a knife, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I remember. You attach it to the rock or something stupid. Hang on. Do you have to equip it or something? There you go.
I have a bad feeling I'm never going to see
So
this
dumb.
place again.
I can't imagine how many people have walked around this area going, what do I do? And then there's like, if you Google it, there's probably 1,000 answers there. And everybody going, oh my god, thanks. Right, so that's a one-way trip. Now, where did you go? I'm falling for that again, pal. I'm not falling for that little sell you a dummy. Oh, what's that?
What's up, Jack?
You nearly got it, Bigfoot. You nearly got it, mate. That was close. Yeah, I was too fast. Hit it as soon as you connect it with the stone. Oh my god. I think is it depends, like, yeah. It's going to be very hard to time that. Very hard. There's so many variables. Not bad, Mr. Langeveld. Thank you. What's my progress here? We're basically ready to get down the rope. I'm going to go back to the main base, sort out these rabbits and things, and then we're going to have to make a final decision on what we're carrying down the rope. So we need to cherry pick the game, cherry pick the loot now. You know, if we've got like 2 tin openers, we take the best one. If we've got 2 hatchets, we take the best one. How many cooking pots do we take? Do we take any snares? Like, it's all decisions now. I seem to remember you need cured gut to make bow items and that kind of thing. Or fishing lines and stuff like that, so we probably need to take cured gut with us. And if we do have cured gut, we could make snares kind of thing. And then there's stuff like these boots here. Let's get this lot sorted first. You can't, Jake. You literally can't do anything like that. Do you mean Atlas revolver? Nah, not one bit. Oh, Holiday, you should apply for Amazing Grace. What is Amazing Grace? Revolver, I have no interest in Atlas. I have no interest in Arc or Atlas. They're the same developer. And I don't particularly like that developer. So I won't be going anywhere near either of them. Isn't it just Arcless at the end of the day? Isn't it just basically Arc? Redone slightly differently. And sold as another game. Which, 50, you know,
40, 30,
for that dev,
20,
doesn't surprise me. Bob! Monkhouse, thank you for the, well, you've hidden it, haven't you? Thank you, sir. random noises that she makes. Why is the amount hidden, Bob? Because he chooses to have the amount hidden. On your account, you can choose to hide it if you want to. Right. That's that sorted out. Right, let's have a look at these boots then. Mountaineering boots. Doc Holiday, sorry Paul, I'm an idiot. That cheer and comment was meant for another channel. Oh, that's a good one. No worries, Doc Holiday. That is the first time that's ever happened in all the years I've been streaming. Whoops, sorry, those bits I sent you were actually for another channel. Oh dear. Alright then, let's have a look at the boot situation. So we can have them, or we can have them. And they are quite a bit better, I think. So we'll have those. Yeah, I remember that, ED. Art was weird like that. Once you got the hang of like taming a dinosaur, and once you tame a raptor, it just becomes a completely different thing. Like you go from you can't tame anything, you keep dying, to I've just dominate everything. That's how it goes. Grab the leather off this lot. Let's see, gloves, 94%. Worn wool mittens, fleece mittens. They might be better if we repair them. See if we've got any cloth. How much can he eat? It's insane. Let's have a look at those now. Yeah, that's better. Two and a half thousand calories, Bigfoot. Which feels about right, but it just feels like the stuff that you get from meat doesn't give you enough calories. See what I mean? Why is this hat so much heavier than this one? Okay, so that's better in every way, but it is slightly heavier. Did I? Rip. Oh well.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Oh well, mistakes are made. Anonymous Gifter has gifted a sub to QO2X. Welcome, QO2X. Thank you for the gift, whoever it was. Ragged climbing socks. Let's get those repaired up. Is this sub only? Silent Wraith is what sub only? We know the ski jacket's good. 1.9% Celsius, 1.930%. I don't know if that would be better than that. Feels like kind of the same, maybe. Anonymous gift to Silent Wraith DK. Welcome, Silent Wraith. Thank you, whoever it was that gifted it.
Welcome to the Nut House.
Yeah, I need food and I need water, don't I? All this harvesting. Thirsty work. I need all this rabbit just to get through the night while I repair all this stuff. Suppose I better go and sleep. Let's have a tea and then we can sleep for a shorter amount of time.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
He always says that when he's on his way to bed. It's hilarious. Yeah, I've not sorted out the kit. I'm just sorting out what we're wearing. Then we need to go through the items and decide what we're taking. That didn't exactly rest me up, did it? You're getting some chalk out of the kids' selection boxes. You scumbags in them. Where we're heading down the road into episode 2. A New Hope. Right, all of our items are in pretty good state now. Get them fixed up. Right, 100%. So everything should be over 90 now. Okay. Everything's 90 or 100. Now we need to sort out kit. Anonymous gift to Calbert. Welcome, Calbert. Or welcome back. Thank you, whoever's gifting. Twi Christine Paul. And chat, I hope your Christmas was a happy one. Nice to see the long dark again, aka what it's like outside my house right now. When I woke up yesterday, it was minus 35 Celsius. I thought I was going to turn into a twicycle. Ah. Hope you're well. Cured deer hide. I bet that weighs a bit. Right. If we put over here things I definitely want. Let me save it before we start doing this. Just in case. Things we definitely want. The magnifying glass. Let's get the tools and stuff. The bedroll, the can opener, a cooking pot. Definitely want the flare gun. Probably want the flare, but it's the 0.2 kilos each. I mean, that's quite a bit of weight for one flare, you know? That weighs... Take a stack of those. Hatchet. Lantern fuel, I'll leave that for a second. Recycle can, we probably need that. Snares, I'm not sure if we're taking yet. Stones we don't need. Storm lantern we do, but probably need to fill it. Okay, we need that. So that's definitely travel gear. Undecided. These three. Undecided about those. Same with the flour and the remaining lantern fuel. We definitely need a sewing kit. So we'll take the good one. And stuff we're not taking is going to be that sewing kit. Stones that we don't need. Don't need to take that necessarily if we're taking cooking pots. We are going to need some water, so let's make some water. Let's take that. What was nearly full? MRE we definitely want. Oh, they've got meds. Antibiotics. So yes, we're going to need them. Thanks. We're going to do that.
Hmm?
Dessert?
Oh, I can give you.
Eh?
Mince pie.
Oh, right, okay. Alright.
Deconstruct trifle.
So, just have a mince pie then. I don't think we really need water purification tablet. Storm lamp was at 0.95 litres out of 1. Oh yeah, I topped it up, didn't I? It looks like another zombie survival game. There's no zombies. It's a good selection though. half a kilo in deer hide. Blimey. Eh? Well, that when you come back then? Well, it depends when you're coming back. Yeah, but how long? Okay. More? Leave that there as insurance. Kids wanting money? No, no, no. Nothing like that. I'm going to take these feathers because they're not easy to find, I don't think. I'm not saying I've been hunted rabbits and stuff, but look at this. I don't know if we're going to be able to take all this. Scrap metal. I think we're going to have to leave the scrap metal, aren't we? What do you think about peanut butter filled salty snacks? Well, it's salt and fat, isn't it? It's bound to taste good. Uh-oh. Hang on. Why did I not like that oil? Durr. Insurance for what? So, Mrs. Squirrel, I said, what am I having for dessert? She went, well, you can have trifle or a mince pie. And I went, oh, I'll just have a mince pie. She said, I've got to go out. I said, I'll have a mince pie then. And then she said, or you can have apple pie and custard when I get back. So I went, oh, I'll have that. I said, but hang on, when are you coming back? And she went, an hour, maybe later. And I went, right, I'll have a mince pie as insurance then. In other words, because I know Mrs. Squirrel's time estimates are so incredibly bad, I will have the mince pie just in case you don't get back and I'm hungry. I can have my mince pie, and if she gets back, if I last that long, I can have apple pie and custard. Hence why I've got insurance. Why does it not show me wearing this climbing sock? When I clearly am wearing it. That's worrying. Okay, food. Let's grab the MRE. Peanut butter's good. Peaches are good. They can stay. Sardines. If we have room later, maybe. Chocolate bar. Don't need that. That. Cash. Doesn't weigh very much, so we'll be fine. Coal, we don't necessarily need to take coal. Could be useful if we get stuck. Don't need that. Got tinder plugs galore here. Don't really need to carry that. Sticks and fine. Paper, don't need. Accelerant, I wish we had more of that. Don't technically need the cup of coffee. It might be better to take a tin of coffee instead. Because you can make fire from that. We've got one tin opener. I don't know if we can bring 3 cooking pots with us. I don't know how many of these flares we can take. I also have jerry cans full of fuel, but again, I just don't think we're going to be able to take that. How many painkillers do we have? I think we had like 6 on the floor, but they don't weigh very much.